I think China's going to be way more damaged by this than the United States will be. And Trump's not somebody you want to play chicken with.
Yeah, I mean, so if I understand correctly, the number of products that are coming in from China that go into all the type of things that are manufactured here, it's going to have significant damage. I really do think that one of the things we should have learned from COVID was we should have realized, our government should have realized and moved to encourage the U.S. manufacturing base to start changing things. We were selling PPE stuff to China, or we were buying stuff from PPE stuff from China, and China just shut it down. Everyone knows that the vast majority of our pharmaceuticals are made in China. There's all kinds of necessary products that are made in China, and whether or not you consider China a rival or openly hostile to the United States, doesn't matter. These things are things that Americans need, and we shouldn't have to source them from one country. Now, granted, we talk about Taiwan and the need for semiconductors for national security because of the military's reliance on them, and that's true. But again, there's a plan that China has that 2027 they're going to take back Taiwan. They say that 2027 is the year, and if that's the case, we've got a year and a half to start sourcing semiconductors. These are all huge.
This is shutting down their timeline.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I don't think Trump backs off this no matter what. I think when Trump says if China backs down, he'll not do this or whatever, I think it's BS. I think Trump is just trying to find a trade casus belli so that he could cut off China and effectively implode their economy.
China does have significant, they rely on the U.S. for a lot as well, and they've got significant problems. They've got a lot of debt. They've got a significantly older population than the U.S. And pardon me?
We have all those things too.
Yeah, but China's got 1.5 billion people. We only have, a billion.
We don't know that.
Maybe. They have way more than 330 million.
Didn't they end their one-child policy?
Yeah, because it wasn't working so well.
Yeah, but there are reports that China's been lying about their population.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, but even still,
Perhaps.
they do have significantly more people than we do.
Well, what's interesting is, like you said, 13.4% of American imports are from China. Conversely, 6.2% of American imports are from China, but 30 to 35% of Chinese exports are foreign invested enterprises. About 10% of that is American. So that's going to be a huge, just based on the fact that 30 to 35% of their economy, and that's 1/3 of their GDP, is based on foreign investors and foreign enterprises. I think that's going to be a huge hit alone.
10% of their GDP is exports to the U.S.?
1/3 of their GDP is tied to foreign invested enterprises.
Oh, and 10% of that.
30 to 35% of Chinese exports are tied to foreign invested enterprises. About 10% of that 30 to 35 is American.
Interesting.
So, and that's not even to account for the rest of this 30 to 35% could be countries we have influence over.
This is really interesting, actually, because let's think about it practically. There's a company in the United States, and let's say they manufacture lipstick or something. I don't know. They toys and video games. Let's see. They say that textiles, furniture, bedding, lamps, toys, games, sports equipment, and other miscellaneous manufactured items amounted to about half, 53.2% of U.S. imports for that genre of commodities. In the United States, if you're selling baseballs and Trump says 104% tariff on China, simple. You call up a company in Vietnam and say, can you make baseballs? We need a shipment ASAP. We're cutting off China. In China, however, those factories walk in and say, you're all fired.
Yeah.
We can't sell anymore to the United States. Nobody's buying. That's why I don't think Trump backs off this. I think this was the play all along. I think Trump is trying to isolate China. That's why these 70 other countries are negotiating, and he's cutting trade deals, or he wants to. And this tariff on China is basically, we're going to nuke their economy. Trump, I think he's coming in and he's basically saying, we do not want a multipolar world. There will be one power on this planet, and it will be the United States. And Trump's not going to back down from that.
I mean, I suppose that could be the goal as far as economic powers go. There's going to be a lot of pain because of this. And I'm not sure. Never mind the economic ramifications, but I don't know what's going to happen to the party at all. Like moving forward, I don't know if Congress is going to allow this because technically,
What can they do about it?
Congress is who's supposed to actually enact tariffs and stuff. Like Donald Trump's not supposed to be doing tariffs.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.